morning. It's Monday, July the 22nd. My battery is going to die at any second, so it's probably going to be a very quick clip. I am in my last full week of summer break, so I thought I would vlog it. It's just before 9 o'clock and I'm about to work out, but today the cleaning lady is coming. I have a doctor's appointment and a massage, so I'm just here to say good morning, start the vlog before the battery cuts off. Hi, it's hours later and I see myself in the camera and I do look a bit of a mess. All that's up there all wrong. I think this morning I very briefly said good morning, checked in at about 8:45. I was getting ready to work out and I had to end it really quickly because the battery was dying. But just to rehash that, I'm gonna vlog. I think this is gonna be the entire week because, like I said, it's my last full week of summer break and I feel like I have a little something going on each day, and I thought maybe it'll be interesting to see how I spend my last full week of summer break. I have to go back July the 31st, which sounds very early to some of you, but mind you, I got out the Wednesday or Thursday before Memorial Day, so the end of May. So there's that. And then after I put the camera down, I just spiraled into the most irritable mood, partially because I'm gonna start my period probably tomorrow and my hormones are still kind of out of whack. The doctor's appointment I had this morning was in relationship to that. And also the doctor's appointment that I had during the school year where I got blood work done, there were some messages sent to me through Kaiser's platform that I just didn't see. And one of the things is my vitamin D levels are in fact low, and they want to put me on a supplement for I think 12 weeks and then check it again, and my platelet levels were high, which the doctor I spoke to this morning, who was a gynecologist, said sometimes that could be due to someone being anemic, but it didn't appear as though I was anemic. And so I didn't get the vitamin D supplement because I didn't see the message. I think I was just in the throes of the end of the year, not really diligent about checking my messages there. But I'm going to pick up that prescription sometime this week. And I'm not going to have my blood rechecked until after I've been on that for the duration, because I think there was something where they wanted me to take the vitamin D supplement and then have my blood levels checked again. And if that still shows that my platelet levels are high, then they would refer me to like a hematologist. Is that the name of the person that specializes in blood work? And so they said the only concern is that when your platelets are high, you're more prone to blood clots. So, which is kind of scary, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So I had a doctor's appointment on the phone to kind of talk about different birth control options to see about helping to regulate hormones and also just kind of deal with my period. I'm just kind of, at this point, I've given up the idea of having kids. That's not going to happen. Not because I think it's impossible, but now I'm just at a point where I just don't know that it's feasible. I don't want to give birth in my darn near 50s at this point. So I think I'm going to try an IUD because it helps with preventative, like it prevents certain types of cancers. It kind of scales down your period quite a bit. I don't remember all the health benefits, but there were some benefits. So I made an appointment for that. Hold on a second.
Hi there, welcome to service. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you for asking. What can I get started with?
Hi, I'm just here to pick up a mobile order for latawnya.
Let me make sure that. Oh,
Okay.
she said she's working on it.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and have that for you.
Thank you. So yeah, got that done. That wasn't what really was annoying me. I think I'm, again, just irritable because of my hormones. But the cleaning lady also came. The dogs were barking relentlessly. Luna was running up the stairs to bother her. I don't know. I just felt like I couldn't sit down and be at peace. And while I was working out, the doctor's office called. So then I panicked while working out, thinking that I had my appointment time wrong, but it was just the nurse practitioner's assistant trying to get some preliminary information. I just felt very disheveled. I think is what it was. I just felt very disheveled until I left to go get my massage, which is where I just came from. So the massages helped. I was texting a friend telling them how irritable I've been. And the solution to that problem, I decided, was to get myself a crumble cookie because it was right by Massage Envy. I got the Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup cookie and looked at my app today and it was free guacamole for some reason at Chipotle, so I got myself some chips and guacamole. And thanks to a follower, I cannot remember her name right now, and I don't even know if she watches YouTube, but she sent me some money yesterday because yesterday I was kind of on one for a bit. Yesterday it was announced that Joe Biden was stepping out of the race, which I understand why. Okay, hold on. Blanca doesn't like the car being that close to her, in front of her, which I understand why. I'm surprised but not surprised. Like, obviously it was a lot of chatter about him doing that, but he was so adamant that he wasn't going to do it that I wasn't thinking that he would. But he did, and I think it was probably the right choice. And so now it looks like Kamala Harris is going to be the nominee. And so I went on Instagram to let it be known that I don't care who the nominee is. I really do not care. It could be, I think I said, Joe Biden's left running shoe becomes the replacement, becomes the Democratic nominee, and that is who I will, or that, excuse me, that is what I will vote for. I will vote for an inanimate object. Someone on TikTok yesterday said it could be a blue tennis shoe, it could be a blue ink pen, it could be blue Ivy Carter, and that's who I'm going to vote for. So I was kind of going off on that, and then also just people that support Trump and try and frame it around this whole because they believe in the principles that the country was founded on, yet they're not even abiding by those principles because we are having rights being stripped left and right, and Trump is not functioning as a democratic leader. I do believe that he has damaged the political party. Like, there was a time where I was just a registered independent. I wasn't so opposed to being registered as a Republican as I am now. Like, now pigs would have to be flying before my very eyes for me to even register, because I think he's deteriorated the party to such a degree. So I talked about that a little bit, and I also talked about how everybody should be frightened if he becomes president. And then one of the followers DM'd me, and she genuinely was asking, which still to me is kind of shocking, like, she was genuinely asking why, what am I so afraid of if Donald Trump becomes president? And at this point, I'm like, with the accessibility of things like the document, Project 2025, what he's done in the past, what his presidency was like, what kinds of groups follow him, the level of like white supremacists that have come out of the woodwork, the fact that Roe versus Wade was overturned, the fact that he is really in the mix of trying to just get rid of public education. I don't understand why somebody would even ask that question. Like, how is that confusing? So I had to take a moment and understand that not everybody is maybe paying attention to things. Not everybody is living the life that I'm living, or is even aware of these things happening to people. So I gave a very condensed speech on why everybody should be concerned. So I did all that, and this person was kind enough and felt like it takes a lot of energy and effort for me to kind of share those thoughts and opinions and views, which it does, which is why I haven't done it a whole lot this past year, because it is very taxing. So they sent me a gift card, or they sent me money on Venmo, just to say thank you. And so, although I cannot remember your name right now, and I have so many DMs that I can't even scroll back to find it, if you watch, I want to thank you, because you have paid for my crumble cookie and my Starbucks, and I have a little bit left over, so I want to thank you. So I'm gonna pick this up, I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna eat. I haven't had a meal today, although it's 2:26, and I'm just gonna try and really calm my nerves. I'm gonna hope that the dogs have calmed down. And I'm gonna really calm my nerves. I hate to say this, but it's very possible that I'm gonna have to get Woofy like a bark collar. Like, he's become very like an incessant barker when it's not necessary. It's not like he's just barking when there's someone walking by. He could be laying on the floor and wake up and just bark at what he thinks he may have heard, and it's just getting to be too much, and I don't want to do it. I'm kind of thinking about maybe getting him getting a spray bottle and like spraying his face with water when he does it. And I also know it could be that it just seems like a lot to me now because we are home together almost all day, and maybe he's doing this all the time and I just don't know it. But that's where I'm at. That's Monday. My intention is to, like I said, eat. I do need to kind of do a little bit of work because we're getting close and I'm in a panic. What work exactly I want to do, I don't know, but I feel like I should like take a look at some things, and I have done some things, but maybe start really honing in. But yeah, the massage was good. I got a cookie and some chips and guacamole, and I'm about to pick up Starbucks and go home and have clearly a healthy, well-balanced meal. So I will talk to you later. It's me. I've been a terrible vlogger today. I was supposed to have picked up this camera hours ago, probably when I woke up this morning. Not that anything extravagant happened this morning, but I wanted to properly start the day. You know what? Something significant did happen this morning. I did my workout. All those nails clacking on the floor, the dog's running around. And it's significant because on Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I do the treadmill. And for a while now, my goal has been to run or get to a distance of 2.25 miles during my runs. And I would get to like 2.23, 2.18. But today, at the final hour, I got to 2.25 miles. So that is an accomplishment. I am proud of myself for that. Where's my phone? But I worked out, did the run, did a power walk afterwards, and then I procrastinated by getting on social media for a minute, and then you guys are going to be going to the garage with me because I think my phone is in the car. I went and bought some fruit from the grocery store. But what I was really supposed to be telling you in the midst of all that was today I had an appointment. Before I tell you, do you notice anything different about me? Well, if you don't, today is the day. Here it is. Okay, today is the day that I got my lashes done. So I think I didn't mention the last vlog I made the appointment. Well, today was the day I got my lashes done. And sorry that I have you guys going here, there, and everywhere. Right now you're sitting on top of my factory shipment that came in today. There we go. So today was the day I got my lashes done. My appointment was at 1, and it took about 2 hours and 10 to 15 minutes. The person I went to was referred to me by one of the ladies that works in the office, Miss Nicole. She's also the lady that showed me or directed me to where I currently get my nails done. So I decided to try them to start the school year to see how I like them. I went for a classic lash with a wispy look, with like, I think she referred to it as a cat eye shape. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you can see with my glasses on. But so far so good. The process was not painful. I've never had lashes before. I've never had lash extensions. I've never put fake lashes on. I've just always used mascara. No pain was involved. The only thing that was weird is she had to, at the start, tape down my bottom lashes. Now, how she did that, I don't know, because my top lashes barely exist, so I don't know what bottom lashes she saw to tape down, but she taped those down nonetheless. And it felt like my eyes were just like moving uncontrollably. I don't know if that was just me, just not used to the process, but super sweet. I want to call her a girl, which I don't want to be rude, but she's very young. She's like 23. Super sweet. I'd never met her before, but we talked about all kinds of things, dating, my work as a teacher, how she became a lash person, her experiences dating, all while I lay there with my eyes closed getting lash extensions put on. So here they are. I think right now I do like them. The test will be just how I feel with like working out in them, washing them, the maintenance of them. I think I can go every 3 weeks. In fact, that's what I will be doing. And so yeah, I didn't make a fill appointment or a maintenance appointment just because I want to see how it goes, but here they are. I'm hoping to shave some getting ready time. I will still put on eyeliner and eyeshadow and all of that. I just don't have to do mascara, which takes a few minutes because I was having to put, but I was choosing to put primer on my curl my lashes, then put primer on my lashes to give them more length, and then the mascara, and that all adds up to some minutes in the morning, and I need every minute I can get. So I did that, and then I ran another errand. I had to go to the shoe repair. Oh, she also gave me this little kit to clean my lashes. So it's a cleaning solution. Are these? Oh no, a cleaning solution, a spoolie to brush them, or a couple of them, and the brush. I did a very terrible job of showing you guys that. Let me do this properly. She gave me this bag of goodies that has little eyelashes on it, and in this bag is the actual cleanser for the lashes. I will be doing this at night. She says that she could do it in the morning or at night. I won't be doing it in the morning because I don't have time, so I'll be doing it at night. She said I can wash my face as I normally do, you know, but I also have to be mindful of washing my lashes. This brush to brush when I'm cleaning. And I believe these are the spoolies she used while applying. So like just combing them through with those, and then she gave me an extra one. I, just because I'm a nerd, will probably also go on YouTube at some point and just look at lash extension maintenance videos to make sure, you know, I know what I'm doing, because I'm not trying to get an eye infection. But there's no burning, my eyes aren't red, so that's good. So after I left there, that was about 15 minutes from my house, I stopped at the shoe repair that's also near my house to get this one shoe fixed. I bought these, was it last school year? I think the beginning of last school year. I wore them once and I like hit this shoe on a raised crack in the sidewalk and the whole front of this shoe flipped up. So I had to go back and have him rebond the sole of the shoe back to the shoe itself so I could wear it, because these are practically brand new, a nice neutral color. I should have gone to the pharmacy, which was in the general vicinity, to pick up my vitamin D supplement, but I just didn't have it in me. I just wanted to go home. And that's sad. That tells you I'm not really prepared for the start of the school year, because I was worn out after waking up, exercising, going to buy some fruit, and getting my lashes done, to the point where I just couldn't bring myself to go to the pharmacy. Also, I didn't go because I'm not even sure if the order has been placed. I don't want to go to the pharmacy unless I know the order has been placed and I'm just going there to pick it up, and I'm not sure if that happened, so I need to call the pharmacy first. But I did stop at Starbucks because today they had their drinks half off. And then I came home. And I think what I'm going to do to try and be work productive today, I'm going to see if I can show you Luna and Wolfie playing for a little bit. Like, she likes to run from that chair and do a lap all the way around the coffee table. Sometimes she'll run in that little space underneath and then run in here, and she just likes to be chased. And Wolfie is a willing participant. There she goes. Wolfie, get her. That's what they do. She just recently started hiding, I think. I don't know, it's almost like she learned the concept of hiding. She was literally hiding behind a wall last night and peeked her head around the wall to see if he was coming. I thought it was funny. But I think what I'm going to do is get my little calendar, like my personal teaching calendar, and start filling in dates that I need to put in for the year. Not a teacher planner. I don't really use physical planners anymore. To the point where Happy Planner reached out and asked if I wanted to work with them. I think do their affiliate program, and I don't think that I'm going to do it because I don't use a planner like that enough to feel comfortable promoting it. Like, it doesn't feel right to promote something that I don't necessarily use, because I do all my lesson planning digitally, and then I just carry a thinner planner that's been working for me. So I think I'm going to do that. I think that's it. So that was my big adventure for the day, is I got my lashes done. I'm liking them so far, and that's it. So if something else happens, or if I feel inclined, I'll pick up the camera again today, or later on today. But if not, you'll definitely see me tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be better about picking up the camera sooner. So anyway, let me go. I want to rest, cool down a little bit, and do something productive. But let me know in the comments what you think about my lashes. If you have lashes, what has your experience been? How often do you go? Tips and tricks? I don't know. Just let me know what you think. All right. Luna, I'm upstairs in my bedroom. I think I came up here to turn the lights on because I'm gonna walk the dogs in a bit. And I always turn the lights on upstairs or in my bedroom before I go, before it gets dark. I don't know, it's just what I feel like I need to do. But I also, in the process, remember there was something I wanted to show you that I purchased. And I don't remember if I mentioned in the previous vlog or earlier this week. But either way, I'm going to show it to you. So I'm really, really trying to set myself up to just have more peaceful and successful mornings this school year, and really just to have a more peaceful and emotionally successful school year this year. I'm not saying that my school year last year wasn't successful, but I just was burnt out, and I just need to take better care of myself, which is why I also need to get that vitamin D subscription fulfilled, because I think that might also be why I was feeling fatigued. And so Taylor has one of these. She's told me about it a couple of times. I've seen it, and during Prime Day I decided to check to see if it was on sale, and it was. But the color that I wanted was not going to come until like September, which was way too far out. So luckily, smart me said, well, usually competitors stores, who is this? Oh, okay. Usually stores that are in competition, with Amazon, will price match during that time. So I went over to Best Buy, and sure enough, they price match. So I ended up getting this from Best Buy. But what it is I bought this Hatch alarm clock. Now, I've really gone back and forth on this thing because at times I could be cheap about certain things, and I'm like, I have an alarm clock that's free on my phone. However, that alarm was not reliable last year, and last year there was a period of time where I thought I was going crazy, and I think I've mentioned this in one of the vlogs where my alarm on my phone would go off, but it would not produce any sound. Therefore, I wasn't waking up, even though the alarm was going off. And I couldn't figure out why. I checked on my settings. I checked with our tech guy at my job who used to work for Apple. I Googled it, and we couldn't figure out why. And a couple months ago, I was reassured because it ended up being a news story on Nightly News that there was some glitch that was causing that to happen with some people's alarms. So that helped me to know that I wasn't going crazy. So although I have an alarm, like last year, I have an alarm on my phone. Last year I lost faith in it a little bit. Second, when my alarm clock goes off at 4:20 in the morning during the school year, for me to get up and get myself this is where she likes to go. Come here. Come here. Come here. Luna Sky. Come here. Keep you in my sight right now. It's very hard to wake up at that time of day when A, I know I don't have to, and B, the sun is not up. So I just wake up in an attitude. I just wake up upset. I'm thankful to be alive, but it's just very hard. And so the thing with this alarm clock is it's supposed to give you a much more gentle wake up because it plays soothing music and it slowly wakes you up. Like, it'll start going off. You can kind of set the time. I set mine to start the process like 15 minutes ahead of time, and it will start to slowly play music, and it will start to illuminate the room to mimic the sun rising. And the theory is that'll make you wake up in a more gentle way as opposed to being just jarred awake by an alarm clock. And I'm so desperate to have just a better start to my day, a better sense of mental health and physical health and well-being, that I went ahead and I bought that alarm clock. It is regularly priced, I think, like around $200. During Amazon Prime, it was $160 something. So we're trying it out. I've used it twice this week. I'm not getting the full effect that I would get during the school year because when I've used it, the sun is already up. And so I'm not getting the sense of what it's going to feel like when the school year starts. But I will say, even when the sun is up, it illuminates pretty brightly. Like, I set it to like a warm white light, and I do see it in the room, even though the sun has already risen and it's already light in my room. And it does play soothing music. It is much more pleasant so far. So I'm going to try it out. In the back of my mind, I know, like, if I don't feel like it's producing that big of a change, then I will return it. But fingers crossed that it works out. I'm not going to show them, well, maybe. Something happened yesterday that was very annoying. And this is all very random. Not yesterday, but a couple of days ago. A couple of days ago, one of my house shoes just disappeared. Like, it literally just disappeared. I had both of them at one point. There was one point in the day where I took one of them off because I was trying on a pair of shoes that I had just gotten. And even when I tried on that shoe, I put the second house shoe back on, and then at some point that evening the shoe disappeared again, and it has yet to be found. I have checked under couches, behind couches, in the crevices of couches. I have checked everywhere that a house shoe could end up, and it's not there. And I was really annoyed because how do you lose a house shoe, a whole shoe, a whole house shoe, a whole shoe that never leaves the house? How do you lose that? And I need my house shoes. I never walk around barefoot. So I gave up looking, and I just reordered my house shoes. So they arrived today. Luckily, it only took one day. This is nothing fancy. I think these house shoes cost less than $20. But I've been using this particular house shoe for years. Since I was teaching at home from COVID. Like, I had a pair of gray ones. Oh, they're stuck together. I had a pair of gray ones that got old and tattered, and then I replaced them with cream ones, and then I lost one, and so I just replaced them with the same color, and they just look like this, like a little crisscross, but they're very soft and very comfortable. So I got some new house shoes, and since I mentioned them, I'll show you the pair of shoes that I bought from Reef. I've never bought shoes from Reef before. I know they're supposed to be made for comfort. I almost bought some last year and I just never did. I think I just ended up not feeling like they were my style. But I bought these. This is a new style they have. And it comes in multiple colors. And this is kind of like a suede type of material, but I don't believe it's really suede. But it's just a slide. And what I like about it is that it is comfortable, but it looks like it's not comfortable. It looks like a regular shoe that's not made for comfort just because of the color combination. But it comes in like mint green and I think blue, and those color combinations with this base felt like they looked a little too orthopedic to me. So I just kept it simple with this cream color. Tried it on and it was in fact comfortable. Was that something that I needed? No. Did I need another pair of shoes? No. But it's summer and I have a lot of time on my hands, and that's one of the dangers, is that I just see things and I'm like, oh, I'll buy that. And that's what I did. So with that being said, I know I'm not going to vlog anymore today because I feel like I've talked a lot already today, and I don't want this week's vlog to be super long. So I'm just going to wait for it to cool down a little bit. I usually don't take them out until after 7 when the sun is setting. And then I'm going to come home, eat dinner, and work on my calendar because I haven't even started that yet. I just got off the phone with my parents. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It is Wednesday. It's about 11, just before 11:30. I woke up this morning. I got up at like 8. Fiddle paddle around for about an hour. Then I did 2 low impact rides on the Peloton bike. I did low impact because I sweat quite a bit when I work out, and I know that I'm not supposed to get my lashes wet for the first 24 hours. And in general, past the 24 hours, I'm going to have to be mindful of just like making sure I manage the sweat around my eyes when I work out, for the sake of these lashes. So far, I'm still loving them. I got a little nervous sleeping because I felt like I was like laying on my lashes. Like they tell you not to sleep on your stomach, which I don't. But I sleep on my side, and when you're sleeping on your side, you are like kind of sleeping on a part of your face. But they're still there. I brushed them out this morning, and I will wash them tonight. I did order a little lash kit off of Amazon that was like $10. It has like the brushes you need, although I got one from the lady that did my lashes. It also has like a little squirt bottle to kind of cleanse it with water, and it was like only $10, and I thought I can spare $10, and if I have 2 lash cleaning kits, so be it. But that's it. As far as today, I am getting my windows measured for shutters. I had someone from 3-Day Blinds come out a couple weeks ago, gave me a quote. They do their initial measurements, but then they also send the actual installers, like the company they use to install the shutters. They also come out and take measurements, probably just to make sure that all the measurements are accurate and correct. So that is happening today. And I'm having dinner with a friend, a former coworker of mine, later. Right now, I'm on my way to pick up an order from Old Navy. I had some Old Navy cash that I decided to use. I thought maybe going back to work next Wednesday will be a little bit better if I just bought myself a specific outfit to wear for that day. Now, mind you, yes, I did buy clothes already for the school year, but that's for work. That's for when school has truly begun and I'm in front of students. That's what I'm telling myself. This is just to get you through that first day. And plus I had money, like the awards cash, whatever they call it. So I just bought a dress. The dress ended up costing me a total of $10. So I'm going to pick that up. My plan is also to pick up my prescription today from Kaiser. I called the pharmacy. It's just an over-the-counter prescription, so it's ready at any time. I probably, since I'm going to be over there, go to the credit union to get the rest of my money from my summer savers account out and put that in my checking account so I can get the bills paid for the month of August. And that's really it. I didn't do any work yesterday. I was supposed to be sitting down, getting my little calendar put together, and something happened so that just never came to pass. Just didn't get it done. So maybe today. I also meant to tell you that cookie that I got from Crumble Cookie. It was like the Reese's peanut butter cup cookie. It was very tasty. I did not eat it in one sitting, thankfully. I split it over the course of 2 days. I had half of it one day, half of it the other, and it was good. So that's what's going on thus far. I'm not sure. I'll definitely show you the dress when I get it. I just don't know when the people for the shutters are coming, so there might be these gaps in time because I'll have strangers in my house measuring windows, and they want me to move things away from the window, which there's only one place where I'm like, I don't know where you would want me to move the couch, so I'm just gonna try my best to move it forward a little bit, and hopefully they don't get mad when I'm like, that's as far as I moved it. I couldn't move it 4 feet, so I feel like I've passed where I was supposed to get off. Anyway, let me concentrate, and I'll talk to you. Here I am, hours later, with this weird lighting because of the time of day. It's almost 7. My windows have been measured for the shutters. I did end up having to reschedule the dinner plans I have with a friend, so hopefully sometime next week. But earlier than that, I did end up going to the pharmacy, and me thinking that I was like ahead of the game, I called the pharmacy this morning to see if I needed to put the order in. Let's see if I go over here. And the person I spoke to said I didn't, that it was over the counter. So I went out after exercise and all my little errands. You saw me in the car, and I was going to Old Navy, which I got my dress, and I'll show you that. Then I went to the pharmacy, and I go there thinking I'm about to pop in and pop out, and there was some confusion. Like, there is an over-the-counter vitamin D supplement, but the one that I was prescribed is not over-the-counter. It's a pretty high dosage, so I ended up having to wait. So I was a little annoyed because the very thing I was trying to avoid is what I ended up having to do, but it was okay because a very long-time friend of mine works at that particular pharmacy, and he was there, and we got to catch up and talk about his vacation with his wife and his daughter, and so that was good. So I got my prescription. Then I went to the credit union, withdrew the rest of the money from my summer savers account. Then I deposited that into my main checking account, so we're set up to get the bills paid. And then I came home and ate and waited for the guy to measure the windows for the shutters, and he did that. I did start my calendaring stuff. I'm not done. I normally do that in layers. And all I've done is put all the leadership stuff in my calendar. I'm about to go downstairs, look at the district calendar, and then add that stuff in there. And then when it cools down, walk the dogs. It is 100+ degrees today, so we gotta wait. But here's the dress. It's just a very simple black and white dress. Very cute though. It's a cream color. I should have gotten it in a medium. I got it in a large, and it's bigger, but it's comfortable. I always just, am keeping my booty in mind and my thighs in mind, and just assuming that I need the largest size, and I'm really just saying that I don't necessarily. There's some things that is true, just depending on the quality of it and whether it runs small or not. This wasn't one of those things, but I'm not going to get a smaller size because it was actually very comfortable, and I thought it was kind of cute being a little oversized. So that was my $10 dress I got from Old Navy. Just watching Luna, she's pooping on the potty pad. We just cannot, there is no rhyme or reason to her pooping pattern, so that I can't predict when I need to just take her out. And I'm really starting to realize I don't know, I kind of do know Woofy's pooping schedule, but he gets a lot of his pooping done on our walks. So I know that a lot of this, I'd rather she do all of her pooping outside, will be alleviated when she's able to actually walk. But right now with the potty pad, the update on that, I would say she's getting it on the pad about 95% of the time. And when she doesn't get it on the pad, it's usually because I haven't gotten down a new pad yet. So that's really my fault. But I'm going to go downstairs. I can't really show you my calendar because it has personal stuff in it too. So, but it's nothing exciting. So, I don't think there's much else for me to report today. Today's big activity or event was getting my windows measured, and I didn't vlog that because it's just some random person that works for the installation company. But that was today, as well as picking up things from the pharmacy, going to the credit union to handle my finances, and that's it. So, I don't know. I guess I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Say hi, Emery. Say hi. What's that? Is it Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. I'm at my brother's house. He is using some kind of machine that helps mosquito bites, because Emery has a mosquito bite. And this is my last day babysitting Emery for the summer. It went by fast. And now, in Ricky's adulthood, he used to celebrate when my summer was coming to an end, and now he's sad. Because his free child care is going away. But the dogs are here, they're playing. It sounds chaotic because it is a little bit. But I'm just here for my last little summer time with Emily. Well, she gets her little mosquito bite treated.
That we saw on Shark Tank, it just takes out the saliva from the mosquito. It just
so that it doesn't swell or that it doesn't itch?
Yeah.
Ooh! What? That face. Look at that face! Be a big girl!
It's gonna make it feel better.
It's okay. Okay. Okay, it's breakfast time. Emery is having some eggs, strawberries, bacon. She had some pancakes. Did you enjoy your pancakes? They were good? And some water. And Auntie Lala's having a waffle made by her brother, egg and bacon. And we're watching Sesame Street. Say hi! Say hi! 3.
Number 3. I live in Costa Rica. I love exploring the forest with my mom. The trees are so tall here that they look like they're touching the clouds. You can
finished breakfast. Emery's finished. I just cleaned the kitchen because I try and do that when I'm here because Ricky works from home. And then when I leave, I just know if I was Ricky, I wouldn't want to come out and there were dishes that needed to be done. And my brother has what we believe is undiagnosed ADD. So even if he had a break, he would just come out and do chores. So I try and make it so that there's nothing for him to do. So the kitchen is clean.
Thank you.
That's taken care of. And I think we're gonna, I don't know, we've been really enjoying Sesame Street. They have some real bops on there.
What did you? Old McDonald?
That old McDonald song with Kiki Shepard. When I move, move here and I move, move there. Here I move, there I move, everywhere I move, move. Anyway. Say good morning, guys. Luna. Luna. There she is. It's Friday morning. It's 9 o'clock. The dogs are up, as is their mother. And we're about to walk out the door because they have a grooming appointment today. This is Luna's first little groom. She's going to the same woman as Whoopi goes to. But I think she's just going to get a quick bath and her little paw area needs to be trimmed because she has hair growing through her paws because she's never been groomed. I've been calling them her Grinch paws because she looks like the Grinch by the paws. You know the Dr. Seuss characters have those hairy feet? That's what she looks like. And Wolfie's just getting the usual. We're going to get in trouble because he has a little matted area in his ear. I don't know how that got there. I almost feel like Luna bit him in the ear and was chewing on that part of his ear, and that's how that happened. But we're on our way. I know I ended abruptly yesterday. I didn't really formally end yesterday's clip. Just make sure. And I don't know why that happened. I finished watching Emery. We watched a couple shows. I gave her a little piece of cake pop from Starbucks to commemorate our last summer day. And then I left and came home. And as always, the three of us were tired, so we took a nap. And I just kind of lounged about. And I didn't really do anything much after that. I did pick up some hangers from Target because I'm out of hangers. And I picked up what I thought were shoe boxes that were the same size as the shoe boxes I used to store my shoes, but I was wrong. They're way too big, so I have to return those today. But I need to get on the road, just in case there's traffic. And I'll check in with you later, probably when the dogs are back. I'll groom them. Hello. It's 3:45. And the dogs are running around, chasing. I was going to show you Luna post-groom, but she's in the throes of a very intense game of chase around the living room, and she took her little lace collar off. But I did put something on my stories, and I'll try and see if I can add that, but she did really well. Wolfie did well too. He didn't nip at the groomer this time. I came home, worked out, and somehow it's now 3:45 and I haven't eaten yet. So I'm really just here to close out the vlog for the week. I did watch a little bit of the opening ceremonies of the Olympics, but I'll probably have to rewatch that later on. But I also have an update. I don't think I talked about this, but this is what I'm about to eat for. I don't even know what this meal would be considered at 3:45. We're just going to call it lunch. But I'm going to try these 3 Boom Boom shrimp tacos from a place called Waba Grill. I was able to get them for free because I had earned enough points to get a free meal, but I was not able to redeem those points for the longest time, and I've been kind of going back and forth with Waba Grill all summer about getting my points to me, and they finally fixed it. So I'm gonna eat that. I got a refresher from Starbucks to go with it because it seemed like the right thing to do with this weather, and given the fact that this is my last Friday of summer break, I just wanted to have a treat. So there it is. But I'm not going to do much else. I'm going to eat. I'm going to finish watching the show that I've been watching called Survivor's Remorse. And I don't know. Think about work. Maybe do work, maybe not. I really don't know. But I'm really just trying to enjoy and soak in the last little bit of summer that I have. So I'm probably going to vlog next week. I don't know the format because I kind of want to recap the whole summer and just give my overall thoughts on how my summer went. So I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but there should be some video next week as well. But if you enjoyed this vlog and taking a look at what my last final full week of summer break looked like, give this video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you know when I do upload. I would love it if you left a comment so I can interact with you that way as well. And as always, I hope that you guys are well. And if you're not well, please be well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.